Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute with y'all sitting right there and tell you how I became the Fresh Prince of Aware. What? Okay, yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so fun little introduction there, but I wanted to jump into this topic that I've never really gone that deep in my life on. I wasn't raised to think that deeply about this topic, and I know it challenges a lot of people to step outside their comfortability, so I just wanted to prep you. I wanted to talk about religion and the Most High and God and belief, and why everybody on social media loses their damn mind when somebody just, tries to, show their faith. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I was reading through some comments on a video that I had watched, and the video was regarding challenging beliefs and the structure we live in, and it was interesting where the comments went from that, because the people who were saying, they believed in a God or they believe in the Most High, whatever have you, were being villainized and criticized by everybody else, with people saying a range of things from look into science or you're batshit crazy for believing a book that people on crack wrote back in the day. I mean, just really weird. It's really weird to see where we as a society have gone with this conversation. Like, rather than having a conversation about it, we just jump to anger and villainize. And I was curious about that. And especially throughout this last year and a half, on this journey of waking up, I keep mentioning that in these videos because I want that to click with my audience, hoping that they're on this journey with me. But throughout this time, at some point, I started to realize it's all connecting back to something, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It was really weird. Like, diet was connecting to environment, was connecting to, chakras, was connecting to, my journey was all connecting. Okay, I'm having a horrible time thinking of stuff. Basically, conspiracies were connecting to my diet, and it was just insane. Thoughts were connecting to numbers. It didn't make sense to me. Everything was coming back to one thing, and I was like, what is happening? And then finally, I stumbled on this little patch of knowledge. Most High. Okay, God. I'm stumbling because I keep wanting to say God. I'm so ingrained to say God, but I have found this community of people who have done their research and looked into this, and the God that we've come to know most times that's being referred to is actually Satan. Everything's inverted. Something you're going to come to learn, whether you're beginning this journey or you're far into it, you will learn that everything has been inverted. Everything you believe is probably wrong. I mean, I'm not even joking when I say that. That's what's going on with my brain, okay? That's what called for the intro. My life's been turned upside down, okay? Literally, I'm losing people out of my life because my thought process isn't staying on track with what it used to be, and being hypnotized by all the material and the fame and the fortune and the stupid Kardashians. It's not there anymore. I'm on this, waking up journey, and I'm realizing what real life is and how much I was controlled. And being somebody who's a type A, always wants to be in control, when you learn your life was controlled the whole time, it really fucks you, So I was thinking about these comments, right? These comments that I was reading on YouTube where people are like, what are my reasons I can be a keyboard warrior and tell other people they're stupid for believing or having faith in the Most High? And I was thinking about it, and there's really not many that I can think of that I've combated in my lifetime. I mean, mind you, back in the day, at different ages throughout my life, I have also challenged my belief in God. Weirdly, though, I always kept a one-on-one relationship with him. I might have put on my exterior, I'm not really believing, who buys, he's up in the sky, blah, blah, blah. I've probably said that crap too. But deep in my mind, I've always had a communication going with a higher being, whether I called it light or source or the one or the creator or Father in heaven, whatever it was being called in my mind, it was one thing. It was this one thing that was guiding me and my life and keeping me safe. I did believe that. at my lowest point of never thinking there could even be I at least had that relationship, and that's where I stood. I'm not saying everybody does. Some people completely shut down the idea of this being, this thing, this creator existing. Other people embrace it wholeheartedly, almost to their detriment. So, we have to look at things, everything in moderation. Everything is duality here. You can go overboard and you can go underboard. Okay, let's just board what I'm saying. That reminds me of Gabrielle Union. Shout out 10 things I hate about you. I know I can be overwhelmed and I can be underwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed? I think they can, and you're up, Alyssa. Okay, now I'm just rambling. See, this is what happens. Okay, but mainly in this video, I wanted to kind of touch on some of the points that I've seen people reference on why they challenge their belief. And a main one, which, let's talk about it, is religion in and of itself. Demonizing and vilifying everything. Religion makes shit look bad. And I am the first to say I am no religion. I do not identify with any of the religions created, and I'm not willing to just say I'm one to get by with the godly community either. I don't think that they're necessarily right either. There's a lot of Christians and Muslims and atheists alike that just do bad things and perpetuate this, hateful existence, and some fall under this umbrella of being Christian, and they get to use their hate-mongering ways but veil it as they're doing good or God's work. And I don't buy into that. I think we all need to love each other, and that's real, but keep it in line. I think the two religions in my mind that were right or are right or hold truth, one is Islam. I think that's the religion of the human beings, the sentient beings of this plane. I really do. I think that Islam is the religion of us, of our heart, and I think the reason it's demonized throughout the world and there's such Islamophobia is because the elite who run the world know that if we all became Islam, that we would unite. And there's this whole, I follow Tribe of Judah, and there's this whole idea we're all Israelites. It's fascinating stuff. We've come to bastardize these words and these terminologies and these sects of people, but honestly, look into stuff deeper than you are. You can laugh your whole way through this video. I get it. I might sound like a nutball to you. If you're on my level, if you're at my vibration, if you will, and if you are, you'd know what that meant. We're chill. We're good. I don't need to worry. Judge as much as you need to make yourself feel comfortable for right now, but ease in, because you don't get to feel comfortable for that long. Time's crazy. It's done. You know what I mean? We're nuts. But so those people, the people where religion ruined it for them, I got you. I get you. Okay? The other religion that I think started from a benevolent place was Christianity. I really do. Those are the two. Islam and Christianity. I think Christianity was the pushback of Europeans who didn't want to fall in line with the Catholic Church. I think they kept the good that was in the church at the time, and then they said the church shall not control us, and that's what they ran from. That's what coming to America was. Honestly, America being a Christian nation would have been the best thing for it had Christianity stayed Christianity, but we got to look at it. Satanists, Freemasons got their hands in it like they do with everything, and they flipped it. They made it evil. So look into things. I mean, you can have your own beliefs. These are all mine. Okay, we don't have to agree either. We don't have to lose sleep over that. But I'm stating this because it's what I'm learning on my journey. I want to talk to other people who know more than me. I want to talk to people who don't know anything about it because we're waking them up. I think this is all fascinating, and I think the idea of shutting down this conversation just because you're uncomfortable is stupid. So let's not do that, right? Let's not attack each other for that. So the other reason I was seeing a lot of people throwing hate out at people who believe in a Most High is other religions that refuse to call themselves religions, i.e. atheism, agnostics, and scientism. Okay? Those are the three major players in this field. Honestly, y'all with your, oh, but science says, and science has facts, and science is truth, and look into science and evolution, all of it is a fucking magic act. Okay? It's a house of cards that is ready to fall after two are pulled. It is so flimsy. They haven't a thing to stand on. They're really just getting away with your ignorance because you refuse to dig deeper than Google, okay? Because Google's manufactured. We're only getting key search things that they want you to see. I mean, come on, people. It's all controlled. You guys are crazy. We're living a simulated life. It's controlled for us. If you think you have control, if you think you have choice, you are nuts, because your choices are given to you, okay? They're options. It's letting you feel a little more free. Look into history books, my friends. They're gonna, in 100 years, they're gonna look back at us now, and they're gonna be like, wow, they were dumb as shit. All that power at their fingertips, all those computers, all those little pocket computers, their iPhones or their Samsung Galaxies, and all that bullshit they waste $700 on to play Pokemon Go and check their Facebook. Really? That's what we're gonna be known for? Thank God we got those duck face selfies down, though. That game is on lock. That's what we'll be good at here. And we'll have plastic women with their titties and asses. Anyways, I digress. You have to look into these. Scientism is a religion. It is a cult. Okay? We're taught it from birth. We are told that the Earth is a globe, and it isn't. That is such a fucking lie. And don't even call me a flat earther. I don't want labels. I am the Raven Simone of this truther movement. Don't label me. I am looking for truth. I am not a flat earther because I don't want to say I believe in everything flat earthers believe. I am searching for truth. Join the journey with me. Stop trying to label everybody. Okay, just jump on board. Okay, atheism and agnostics. Okay, here's my challenge for you. I'm curious why you wouldn't consider yourself a religion. Any group of people that is going to believe in or meet up in, I don't know, anti-pray or whatever you guys do, if you're going to have this belief, then you are under the knowledge that there is a higher energy or a higher being that is bringing you people together. You cannot deny this. No two people, no three people, no group of people can be having this idea that challenges something, that creates social conversation, that pushes people to think further than they did. You cannot think you fall into that group of people and there not be a higher energy bringing you guys together. You can't think that. You can't think that something didn't put that thought in your head. Okay, we're manipulating each other every day, and you're telling me I've never ran into an agnostic that I didn't challenge their thoughts? I'm not even saying challenge their thought on agnosticism or atheism. I'm saying I didn't challenge their thoughts or their way of thinking about life. You're telling me that? You're telling me that we, as basically computers, can't process differently? You're telling me we can't expand our knowledge? I don't get what you guys are telling me. I don't understand this argument. I don't understand why scientists and atheists and agnostics refuse to believe that there could be a higher thing, a higher energy, a creator of energy. You cannot deny this. Okay, fine, you don't want to believe in Jesus Christ who walked and wore robes and had long, luxurious locks of hair. Fine, don't buy into that. Okay? A lot of people don't buy into that because a lot of people think that those stories are about astrology. And many people think that Jesus was just a yogi who taught enlightenment through the chakras. Okay? Don't get me on that. You guys think more. Honestly, challenge yourself. Atheists and agnostics, you can sit here and roll your eyes. You totally, absolutely can, because that is the belief system they want you to have. It says somewhere, like Aleister Crowley or some shit, says that atheists are the easiest to convert into Satanists. I wonder why. They have no light in them. They're refusing it. And let me tell you, the Most High will give it to you the moment you ask. I mean, seriously, we just need to be on this path. That's all you need to do is search it out. Just search it out. I mean, this plane that I think we live in. I've talked about it in previous videos about how I think we're in the fourth chakra. The fourth chakra's heart. Rearrange the acronym of heart and you get earth. I mean, too many things are lining up. I think we're all just in a VR simulation. It's all holograms. Okay? Look up Santos Bonacci or something. I forget what his name is. Fascinating man. Talks about how the Bible is telling you about your journey on the exit inside. It's all inside. You're emanating the light. Light's not hitting you. You're emanating it. These aren't real material objects. They're energy. Look it up, fucking nutty. Anyway, those are a couple of the reasons I wanted to talk about why people refuse to believe in a higher being. I call him Most High, Father who art in heaven. But look into that too. Look into why people challenge calling him God, because a lot of people think God is Satan. And Satan rules this realm. Satan is the like ruler of air, I believe it is, of air, water, fire, and earth. He's the ruler of air, and this plane, air or breath that we breathe in, that's spirit. So we're getting the spirit of the Most High, but we're also getting a spirit that's been hacked or tainted by Satan. Look into this stuff. It challenges everything you've ever thought of. It is so fascinating. It blows my titties every day. Every day, titties blown. I can't. Movies like The Matrix, movies like Alice in Wonderland and The Wizard of Oz, that shit's telling you something. It wasn't made to entertain you. It wasn't. It's made to tell you a message, and it's hypnotic, and it's fucking weird, and it's cool, but it's nuts, and it's sad, and it's scary, and it's gross. Okay? So anyways, that's what this video was for. I do challenge you to start a relationship with yourself. Talk inside to yourself. Think about what you believe in. Challenge yourself to think about what happens after death. And also, I have been challenging myself to not fear or not think of death in such a negative way. There are many cultures around this world who actually look at death as a celebration. It's a new journey. It's the beginning. Okay? So let's, in America, I think we're run by fear. I speak on America especially. I don't know who else is watching these videos. But I think we're run by fear, and I think if we relaxed and we didn't fear this earthly vessel, you know, because spirit's much higher than that, something great happens after this is broken. I truly believe this. You know, I didn't always. It's recent. And I wanted to share that with this channel. I didn't try to offend anyone. I can't imagine this video did. It's just challenging ideas. If you're offended by this, I do think that a political correctness movement is taking over the world. I think social justice warriors are ruining the world, and I think it's something we need to pay attention to. This channel on YouTube is all about anti-censorship. I know that's ironic because YouTube and Google, whatever, but I'm finding my place in the world. So join me and look into it yourself. Don't take anything anyone says as truth. Look into it. Look into it. Okay? Anyway, have a good day. Take care of yourself. Talk later. Peace.